Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Last time we made it all the way to the heart of Fort Firemoth, and we met the, I'm gonna call him a lich. I don't know if he's actually a lich, but you know, I'm pretty sure we don't have liches and stuff in Morrowind. We might, but I'm pretty sure we don't. Basically, what was his name? Grurn, whatever. Who happened to be rather tough, and we had a really hard time fighting him, and he's still alive. He's standing up there. And I've been thinking, you know what, man? We've got to be able to take him out. So I was looking around the room a little bit, where there are some scrolls, Flame Bane, like weakness to fire, so we could, you know, use some of these things on him to, actually, heck, we'll take the scrolls right now. There's some items scattered around that we can that might help slightly, in our battle. Anything else in the Skeleton Warriors? No, they basically just got all, like, sort of small items. I wanted to go ahead ranged. I was like, I'll just go ahead and I'll fight him at range. I could take him out with my my longbow and everything, and that should settle the fight rather quickly, but I don't know if it would necessarily do the trick. My bow's a little bit too slow here. Let me see, Scroll of Elemental Burst Fire. That's a decent amount of damage. Now, from what I understand, though, he's got horrible. He's got some, like, bad, and we're talking like some bad. Well, maybe I should be saying good. He's got some really good health, and he even has some. I think I noticed. I was looking over the video. Does he have some, like, health regeneration? I'm not too sure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play around with him, and we're gonna beat him. And if it takes too long, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll edit things to make things move a little bit faster. But you know what? Ooh, Flying Viper. These are like our throwing knives. You know what? I think now is as good a time as ever to play around with throwing daggers. So let's let him have it. Let's see if we can take him down using these. All right, now he knows that we're here, so let's keep moving. Now I like these because they're fast. Like, we can cancel his spells, and I don't want to cancel his spells. I actually want to get my shots in between his casts. That way there we're not wasting our projectiles here. It does appear like we're either doing no damage or he is healing it. Yeah, I don't really think this is doing a whole lot to him. I might have to just break up my bound dagger and just kind of go to town on him here. Oh crap! We're down to fists. All right, so evidently that didn't work. Let's try our silver darts. We're trying to do as much damage to him as possible. If he hits us just once, we are dead. I don't. Yeah, like I think I saw his health drop down just for a second, and then it went back up. So this guy's definitely got some health regeneration. I was curious. I wasn't sure about that, but I'm pretty sure we can confirm that now. So we need to be able to do insane, like just insane, absurd amounts of damage to this guy. You know, I'm not even sure I want to continue on like this because I've basically wasted some really cool throwing daggers that I could have been using elsewhere. All right, let's try this fire stuff that we got our hands on. What was it? The first one was it was a scroll that made him weak to fire, right? We want something that's going to make him let's resist fire. Flame Bane. Now it has to be a done untouched though, so we're gonna have to get in close. All right, so we'll have to wait for a cast. Oh, that's it. We're dead. We're dead. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fight this guy. I'm gonna fast forward things and I'll come back when we have defeated him. Whoa. Several failed attempts later, I'm seriously considering coming back here at a later time, which was really kind of annoying. I actually held off coming here for quite a while because I had been thinking, you know, I shouldn't even be here, right? You know, I was thinking, okay, I knew that it was tough because I could remember how much of a hard time he gave me back in the day, and I was playing on the standard difficulty level, but I figured, you know what, I had tried with like a new character last time, and you know, I was cool fighting through the skeletons and all that stuff, but I figured, oh, you know what, we're good this time. I shouldn't have any problem, and wow, was I ever wrong? This guy is just relentless. He's bad. Like, holy crap, this is actually a really poorly designed encounter. Like, he just has so much defensive ability. Holy crap. All right. I guess I'm getting my bow out again. Like, he's just got so much offensive power. He's got so much defensive power. And I realize that, you know, I cranked up the difficulty level, and that's part of the reason why this fight is so brutal, is because the difficulty is set higher. But at the same time, I'm like, holy cow, it should not be this. There shouldn't be. It's not so much the problem with a difficult fight. It's a problem with the discrepancy between the skeletons we had to fight to get here and him himself. Like, he is so much more powerful than the minions that we were facing off against, that it's just, if it gives you the wrong idea. It's like you come to the island and you're like, okay, cool, I'm doing well, I'll have no problem with this boss guy, and you get all the way over here and then it's like, nope, just kidding, this guy is brutal. And oh, I'm out of arrows. All right, I'm done with my little crappy arrows. We're breaking out the big guns. We're gonna use some cruel flame arrows. My bow went away. There we go. We're gonna use some of our enchanted arrows because I just want to be able to do some damage to this guy. There we go. A little bit of fire damage. You missed me. My marksman increased. This is good. Up to 38. Wow, my marksman really sucks, doesn't it? That's probably part of the reason why I can't fight this guy ranged, is because my marksman just sucks. All right, come on. I'm gonna have to use these pillars to sort of block his shots. Like, this guy must have like so much magic. I'm not doing enough damage to him at all. Like, I'm doing some damage, and like, look at his health bar. It's barely gone down. And there we go. Our bow is going away. Like, eventually I won't be able to summon my bow anymore. Part of me wants to just turn down the difficulty level so I can handle this guy, but the other part of me is like, no, I committed to this. We're gonna do this. I can't deal enough damage. I can't deal enough damage to him. He's just, come on. Oh, that's it. That's dead. Yeah, I've tried everything. I just can't deal enough damage to him without getting in close. But when I get in close, he seems to be able to just... He hits me with spells, and then I'm toast. If I had something that would mess him up, if I had something that like the noisemaker or something that would mess up his ability to cast spells, that would be great. Or something that would magic guard rope. You know, even being able to just having something that could regularly block, like something that lasted a little bit longer than 10 seconds, to deal with his spells. Like, it's just, he's got so much power for such a... All right, you know what I'm gonna do? We're actually gonna stop. We're leaving. We will come back. We will have a rematch at a later time. Oh no, he saw us, didn't he? He's coming. Great, so when we come back next time, he's going to be... Oh, he's already going to be aggroed up, and it's going to be... That's going to be fun. Yay! Alright, well, we haven't gone... Have we gone this way? Yeah, we have gone this way. We've gone everywhere down here. I'm pretty sure we've gone everywhere. So, we're going to go back... Actually, you know what? Let's just head back to Balmora. I'll have to swim back over, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and use recall. Head back to Balmora, and I want to get us... We need to get a spell or something that's going to help us against shock. like a shock shield or something, that would really help. So I don't have enough magicka to cast a spell. Well, it's a good thing I've got an enchanted item now, isn't it? An amulet of recall.
You seem like very good.
Oh man, I hate having to run and basically have to come back again later to fight a guy, but in a way I like this. It's a challenge. It's something I need to overcome. It's like, all right, here's what I need. I need something that's going to give me long-lasting shock resistance, or maybe even go away, guy. He keeps telling me the same thing, or maybe even something that would maybe like reflect spells. I believe there is a reflect spell effect, and we're gonna go ahead and back to the Mages Guild to see if we can find it. Renis, how are you doing? I need to find some spells here. Far Silence. Silence might work pretty well. Silence for 10 seconds on target. Shadow Mask, Sixth Barrier. We got some decent spells here that I could see really. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get it's a pricey one, but we don't have that effect, so we're gonna get Silence. All right, so we got the Silence spell. Let's see, what else could we use? We need a shock shield. We'll talk to you for spell making in a bit, but I need to see if you've got something else that will help me with this fight. Sound could work as well. I wonder if I made a custom spell that did both sound and silence. That might mess him up a little bit. We'll get Earwig. Because if he can't even shoot the spells, then hey, then we're golden. So actually, I think that's a decent idea. Is we'll try two different things. Well, one we'll try defensive spells, like getting maybe a shock resistance or something like that. That might help a little bit. Spell absorption. Hey, there we go. That might work as well. We'll grab that. Resist shock. It's not going to be enough, but sure, I'll take it. And so we'll have our defensive spells, but then we're also going to have some maybe offensive spells, maybe putting spells on him, debuffing him, basically. Maybe that will help a little bit. Now, Lightning Shield. Kind of feel like that would have been a good thing to have. Wait, no, the other one was Resist. A Lightning Shield, I believe, provides defense against lightning specifically. Okay, sure, we'll grab that. So we're blowing through some money, but that's okay. That's all right. Do you have any spells? You do have some spells. Flame Guard, Great Resist, Poet's Whim, Spell Drinker. Yeah, we already have the oh, there we go. There we go. Reflect. That's another pricey one. But you know what? Good. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Well met.
Okay, so now we need to actually start putting these things together. Did he just jump? He just hopped. That was fun. That was fun to watch. It's like the guy just jumped. It's not a big deal. Just it is a big deal. All right. So let's say if we wanted to have, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to be worth it. It's going to be super expensive, and I need something at least for 30 seconds. I need 30-second intervals, and like at least what 10. And even then, we're only gonna have a 40% or 44% chance of casting this. And then if we go ahead and try to add the resist shock effect on that as well for the 30 seconds as well, yeah, this is not going to. Yeah, I don't even have a chance of casting this spell. Now, our enchanting skill is not terribly. It's not too bad. Do I have any items on me that I could go ahead and enchant? Any little rings or anything? No, I don't. So I might have to just use the spells that I've gotten. That I just got, the reflect spell and all that. I can't use it right at this very moment because I don't have any magicka. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and rest. It's been a while since I've rested. Since my last level up, basically. What time is it? It is currently 3 a.m. You know what? Sure. We'll rest here in the guild hall, I guess for maybe 6 hours. I think that's a decent idea. There we go. We don't quite have all of the magicka, but there we go. What is that? A 70% chance? So yeah, we can do reflect. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run back to Chaos's place. We're gonna go ahead and actually I'll just use my recall spell. I'll use my my amulet though. That way there I'm not using up some of my magic. What I should have done technically is maybe put a mark spell on the island and then used like divine intervention to get warped closer to Balamora. That probably would have been a better idea. Oh, what am I doing? All right, give me a second. I want to see if I can make an enchanted item that'll help me out in this fight somehow. All right, I tried. My enchant skill, we'll say my skills in general just are not where they need to be to make something really worthwhile. That will really help with that. I'll go ahead and show you some of the options. So basically, we move the soul gem over top of our little character portrait thing, and just so you can sort of see what I was trying to do. You know, I wanted to do maybe like resist shock, something on there. So if we go ahead self, you know, even if it's just like 10%, you know, 10% resist shock. And then we made that, what, like maybe 20 seconds? As you can see, I don't even have a chance of making this item. Now, I did use some of my buffs, and I was able to sort of have a chance of being, you know, I was sort of close to being able to make this. But no, it wasn't going to happen. So that's unfortunate. I do like, though, that when you're going to make an item, it does show you a detailed description of the effect. So, like, resist shock, it specifically says, the magnitude is percentage reduction in damage caused by elemental shock damage. So if I had 100% resist shock, it wouldn't hurt me at all. I feel like if I'm going to be beating that guy, I need to have my alchemy in a much better place, as well as my enchantment, which are, you know, look at where they're at. They're 33 and 29, which they're miscellaneous skills, and I really should be working more on like my actual casting ability. Like, for example, let's see here. Where's my reflect spell? You know, I have a 72% chance of casting that. And if I go ahead and I buff myself up a little bit, I could cast that. And that's 10 to 20% chance of reflecting all the damage. So I'm looking at this and I'm kind of like, you know what? If I'm playing to my major skills, you know, let's see, like strong shock resist, 20%. It could be better. But it's a restoration skill, which is why it's, yeah, there we go. So resist is a restoration skill, which is a miscellaneous. That's why it's so weak for us, because we don't use a lot of restoration magic. Now I believe alteration, the lightning shield. There we go. That's an alteration spell. Our alteration is at 39. So I feel like this year we have a better chance of it having a beneficial effect. But even then, I feel like we are just too weak right now. So you know what? Unfortunately, we're going to have to abandon that quest for the time being. We will come back to it. We will slay Grurn and get his shield, and then probably hand in the shield to complete the quest, and then steal the shield back, because it sounds like it's probably a really cool shield. I'm very sorry about that. I was really hoping. I was like, you know what? We could probably take this guy on. We're gonna take him on. We're gonna like destroy him. It's gonna be so awesome. But that does not appear to be the case. Now, you know what? On that note, though, you know, why don't we start buffing up our abilities that we do have that are major parts of our character. You know, like alchemy, for instance. If I recall correctly, yeah, we have a fine alchemist over here, so we can get ourselves some ingredients. And I said, I'm thinking about this. I'm like, you know, why don't we make some potions? You know, I've either gone exploring, looking through dungeons and stuff like that, or I've, you know, gone questing. But you know what? I remember one thing that I used to do a lot when I played Morrowind regularly. Like when I first got the game, a lot of what my entire quest, my entire journeys were just the pursuit of more power, of trying to learn how to better myself. And you know what? Because I've been neglecting those, I think that's why I'm having a bit more of a hard time. You know, that in the difficulty setting, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and work on our alchemy. Our alchemy is, it's actually not even one of our major skills, you idiot. You're right, it's not. What am I talking about then? I don't know, idiot. Maybe you should just start using your spells more often. Yeah, sure. Alchemy, though, can be very potent, so let's... Like I said, either way, let's work on bettering ourselves. I don't want the potions, I just want the ingredients. And unfortunately, right now, I can't see all the different effects. So, Daedra Heart, that's right, we already knew that. Okay, so you know what? Never mind. Never mind everything I just said. We just need to start using our spells more often. I think because I used enchantment too much during we'll say the beginning of the game, it was kind of I want to say kind of a crutch almost, and now we're paying for it. Void salts and Daedra, we can make our own magic potions. That's good. So yeah, basically, I think I need to start using my spells a little bit more frequently and not relying so much on enchantment. There's a few ingredients I want. Let me see. That's not a whole lot. Here, 18. Okay, 18 gold. Oh, come on, 18 gold.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
Yes, I suppose it is. Okay, we're gonna try making a few health potions, or maybe one, which we failed at. Go us! Wickwheat we can also use. So, all right, we failed on both accounts of that. I guess we can make some some restore fatigue potions. There we go. Okay, we'll fill out that as well. Wow, we're just doing great at everything today, aren't we? Yeah, there. Oh, look at that. And of course, we can make some restore fatigue potions. All right. I probably should have buffed myself up a little bit there. Okay, give me a second. You know what? I'm trying. I need to figure out what we're gonna do. You know what? Actually, no. I know exactly what we're gonna do. No, I don't know what we're gonna do. Give me a sec. What? I'm all over the place. Give me. I'm gonna say it one last time. All right. Give me a second. All right. I figured we'd go ahead and just cash in the quest because I was like, wait a second. Wasn't I on a quest initially? And that was that quest for to go ahead and get the money from the guy over in the chest. You know, he had it hidden in a chest back in Hlaod or Oad, however you're supposed to pronounce that. And then, you know, when I went ahead and I looked up that, I said, you know what, that takes place in Vivec, and I was going to go ahead and just, you know, use the Silt Strider to travel to Vivec, but I'm like, you know what, I need that pursuit of power, right? I need to, I need to, holy crap, this thing's, Tinner's Hoptoad takes up a lot of magic. I was like, you know what, I need to, oh crap, I need to practice the spell casting, right? So, here I am, I'm going to be manually traveling to Vivec, just for the sake of, we'll say, boosting up my athletics, and my various casting abilities. So I'll see you when I get there. Alteration skill increase 240! There we go, there's some of that training paying off. Alright, so I started jumping my way over to Vivec. I saw it, but then on my way there, I noticed this little, we'll say, entrance here in the side of I saw the entrance to the Authrellus Ancestral Tomb. And I'm getting attacked by a Nyx Hound. That's cool. So I figured, you know what? I failed at everything else. We're right outside Vivec. Before we cash in this quest, let's go ahead and see what's inside. Here, I guess we'll dispose of the corpse and take the hound meat. But yeah, I'm like, you know, let's go ahead and raid a tomb because, you know, there's things to kill in here, and it'll give me a chance to cast some spells. Whoa. Die. Oh, hello. No, crap. We're running. Okay, you know what? No, actually, you know what? We're not running. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight this guy. Go ahead and cast at me. Okay. I don't know what kind of spell effects he's putting on himself. Looks like he wants to hit me with sort of a burden spell or something. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so he's got... Is that a chameleon? I don't know. Anyways, the vampire's not really much of a threat to us. Wow. Vampire dust, though. That's a lucrative business deal here. I'm like, wow, he's got a... That vampire dust is worth a pretty penny. We could go ahead and use that. That's another thing I could do. That's another plan. I could, plan. I don't know what word I want to use here. Take a probe. Another thing I could do to gain power is just get a lot of money. And then if I have a lot of money, I can go ahead and use that money to actually pay someone to enchant something really good for me. But I don't think that's very likely. All right, let's. Wow, you're a tougher vampire. No, no, no. Oh crap! There's a. It's not what it looks like. All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to drop him as quickly too. Oh come on! What's my short blade at, anyways? I'm kind of curious here. Short blade is 102 buffed right now. Okay, we'll take some more vampire dust. Now, since these ones are not named, I'm going to go ahead. I've been saying that a lot lately. I am going to assume that they will respawn. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about them. But I was curious because I remember around Vivec there being a place where there was like a cool shield or something I could find. And maybe I'm just whoa, Shadow Mask ring. 40 to 70%. This is better than the ring Varus gave, Larius Varo gave us? Yeah. That's a decent war axe too. Huh. We can't carry it. It's not valued very high, but it's basically like a permanent effect bound. Ooh, I just got an idea. No, Jason, you said you would not do exploits. Basically, with alchemy, if you can actually use fortify intelligence to make it so that you're really smart, and then you keep sort of stacking the fortify intelligence until you make some really high-powered, crazy stuff. But I said that I was not going to abuse the mechanics in the game, so I'm not going to do that. Although ash yam does sound delicious, so we're gonna go ahead and take it anyways. Chokeweed, we'll leave that. So yeah, that's actually a really nice ring. I'm pretty sure that's better than the one we currently have on our hotkey bar. Let me see. Let's see. Ring of Surroundings is 20 to 30% for 30 seconds. And then the other ring that we got, the Shadow Mask ring, was 40 to 70 seconds for 10 seconds. So this one doesn't last as long. This one's good for like a... If I need that extra little boost, I can use it in conjunction with my Shadow Mask ring. Yeah, that's what I can do. All right, there's a rat. It's going to attack us. I don't feel like dealing with the rat, so we're just going to jump and run away from it as quickly as we can. Yeah. Maybe I'm just going crazy. What is that? There's something on the bank. Oh, that's just mushrooms. Maybe I am just going crazy. Maybe I'm remembering completely wrong. That is a possibility. All right, we're gonna go back to Vivec. We're gonna cash in the quest, and then we can at least say we accomplished something today. Yeah, I feel like I've been kind of all over because I feel like, you know, if I hadn't set the difficulty level up, I think the game would actually be sort of a walk in the park. And that's not really what I wanted. I wanted there to be a bit of a challenge, and you know, having to run away and think things over, and you know, let's come back to this later. That's kind of how I want to do it, but at the same time, I can understand perhaps it being frustrating for viewing because you guys want to see progress, but I don't know. To me, progress just for getting, like, without earning the progress, to me that does not make for fun playing, at least. So I'm going to keep the difficulty where it's at. We will get Grurn eventually, but we do need to build up our own abilities. Okay, I Daggerfalled. All right, so we're so close. We were right next to the, we were getting so close to the Hlali Wasteworks. Okay. You know, I haven't really explored down here too much before. Like, is there anything in the waters around Vivec? If I go just at the right angle, I can see perfectly underwater and see if there's anything. I don't really see anything, but you know, I'm like, you know what? There's such a level of detail in this game. Like they've put so much care and thought into it. I'm like, maybe there is something down there that I could come across. Now I notice these small openings in the side. Can I get into? That would be cool. If I could like sneak into Vivec rather than using one of the big doors or something. I wonder if there's one of these underwater sort of waterways or something maybe that leads into the sewers, that maybe I could get through that. Oh, darn it, slaughterfish. Oh no, it looks like there's bars. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Let's try it though. No. No, nothing. All right, I'll have to use levitation to float up on top. There we go. All right, we're levitating our way up. You know what? We might as well wait, is the lower waist works or the? I can't remember where the our contact is. Our House Hlalu contact is. I think they're in the main wasteworks area. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna go back to them. I'll be right back. There we go. Adreno Arethi's house.
What
hey, how's it going,
Outlander?
Hey, I completed that quest there for you. Did you get Merudius Flaeus' debt money? I did indeed. Do you have the 800 drakes that Merudius Flaeus owes one of our nobles? Well, technically I spent it on spells, but yeah, I've got it. Yes, it's all here. I hope Merudius Flaeus wasn't too much trouble. You get to keep half of it, like we agreed. Yay. By completing this quest, I gave away 400 gold. Well, I guess technically I didn't have it to begin with, but... Hey, do you have any other business for me? Bandits are always bad for business. Oh, they are, yes. Because of bandits on the road to Pelagiad, the Hlalu trader Tarvin Farron needs an escort. Oh, yay! I love escort missions. Let's hear it. Meet Tarvin, is it Tarvin? Yeah, Farron on the road to Pelagiad, near the Silt Strider, just north of the bridge to the Foreign Quarter. Escort him safely to Pelagiad. Why doesn't he just take the Silt Strider? Because the Silt Strider doesn't go there, Jason. Right, well, he could take it part of the way, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and, we're gonna have to end things here. I'm actually out of time. We handed in the quest, we gave away some money, and ultimately we determined that we are still far too weak to make, to really take on any of the major threats that we've encountered. I believe there was that one shrine that we found down in the sewers, or the waterworks of one of the cantons, and then there is Grurn over in Fort Firemoth that we still need to take care of. Those are the two major areas that I've had to sort of walk away from, you know, and just sort of say, okay, I'm going to come back to this later. So I guess we'll do some more questing, making sure not to use our enchanted items so much, you know, relying on our just regular casting ability when at all possible. Because I used up a lot of magic potions. You know what? Actually, on our way there, don't fall through the ground, don't fall through the ground. Okay, we're good. Acrobatic skill increased to 56. Nice. Oh wait, this is the arena pit. Maybe we'll check this out next time. There's so many things to check out. I thought it was in the Foreign Quarter. Evidently I'm not. I figured that, you know, we'll just stop here. I won't make it all the way to the escort mission because I want to stop in the Foreign Quarter, stop by the Mages Guild and see if their supply chest has respawned. Because if it has, then I can go ahead and get some more Restore Magicka potions, and that'll save me some money. And yeah, so next time maybe we'll check out the arena. Maybe we'll do this escort quest, and we'll try and gain some power in some way. So we'll do questing and power and things like that. Sure. Telvanni. Yeah, we're not even close. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we'll end here. If you liked the video, as chaotic and all over the place as it was, and you'd like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, you know what? Frankly, I can't hold it against you. But if you didn't, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.